guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am filming a tag video and I've come across the tag that it's called exchange student tag, and I wanted to do it because I was an exchange student and I have always wanted to share some experience with other people. So I think these questions were kind of like a great introduction to my exchange student life. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now and get into the question because there are so many and I'm pretty sure that my answer would be super long. So the first question is, what is your name, age, nationality, and company? My name is it's AOM. I'm currently 25 years old. I'm no longer an exchange student, but I did my exchange year when I was 16. I'm Thai and my company was AFS. Where are you living your exchange year? I lived in a small town in northeastern of Argentina. It's called Presidencia Roque Sans Peña in the Provincia de Chaco. Why did you decide to be an exchange student? Maybe because I am someone who has grown up with an idea of exploring the world. I read so many books from foreign countries. I read about languages, cultures, and geography, the world in general. So these things always interest me, and I have always wanted to, as I said, like see the real things. I feel like being an exchange student would kind of take me out of my comfort zone, get me out of my own country, and allow me to see how people from another side of the world actually live. And so yeah, that's why I took that opportunity, and that's how it all started. What did you think when you first stepped out of the plane? My first thought when I stepped out of the plane was, why is the weather in this country so bad? Because it was rainy and it was windy and it was gloomy like all day for a couple of days, and that was something that I didn't expect to see in Buenos Aires or in Argentina. I didn't know much about Argentina before going there anyway. So I didn't expect to experience those gloomy days, and it really made me sick, both physically and mentally. Like I got homesick and I was literally sick, and I just hate that weather. Even though in general I love rainy days and storms, but for the first impressions it was too much. It was too much. And yeah, so I also didn't recall much about my experience after getting off of the plane because I got jet lag. Like I cannot adjust to the new time zone, and I think I slept pretty much everywhere that I could. And yeah, so my head kind of got blocked off for a couple of days. I couldn't recall anything except for the bad weather. So that's something that's kind of was always in my mind. What is the weirdest thing you have tested so far? I don't think I have tested anything weird so far when I was there, but maybe if I really need to pick one, I would say morcilla or morcilla. It's a blood sausage actually. We have that in Thailand as well, in north of Thailand. It's like northern style dish, but I hadn't had that before going to Argentina, so I didn't know it. And so morcilla or morcilla was something it's weird for me, but I end up loving it so much, and I always look for it every time we do like asados, and I'm still missing it right now. Next question, have you done anything so far that you never thought was possible? Okay, this is a really difficult question. Have I ever thought of anything that was impossible to do, but I did it anyway? Well, maybe doing every single way, making sure that I don't miss out anything. I don't know if that makes sense. Well, I'll give you some ideas. So what happened was, when I was in Argentina for about a couple of months, I think it's about 9 months already, and my school had like a party, and they would select king and queen, and you know, they would throw a party. They will have so much fun. It's a party that was for senior year students, which I was in that class as well. So I wanted to join the party, but what happened was that AFS, my company, they were having like an event in another city, which is like two and a half hours or 3 hours away from where I lived, and the events kind of happened from Thursday until Sunday, and the party of my college was on either Friday nights or Saturday nights, and I wanted to join both events. Like, I wanted to meet my FS friends, but I also want to go to party, which is really weird, and it's something that I never thought I would say, because I don't like party. Like, in general, I don't like loud noises. I don't like seeing and talking to strangers that much, even though I like dancing, but I just feel like party, it's too packed and it's too loud for me. And but I really wanted to join that event. I don't know why. I wanted to join that party. So what I did was on Thursday I traveled from my city to my town to another city that the events of AFS was held, and then on either Friday night or Saturday night I took a bus in the evening to my own city or my own town to join the party of my college. And I was in a party having fun until 5:30 in the morning, and then I asked my friend to drop me off at the bus station so I could take the first bus to another city, to the AFS meeting, and that took me like 3 hours as well. So I was kind of traveling back and forth between these two cities, and I didn't know why. I didn't even believe in myself that I did that, because that sounds impossible for me. I wouldn't do that just for a party or just to meet friends or just to, I don't know, it wasn't me, and it wasn't possible for me to even think of it right now. So yeah, that's probably something that I've done that I thought was impossible. Yeah. Next question, what has been the biggest challenge so far? I would say I am the biggest challenge of myself. To be honest, before I go to Argentina, like before I went to Argentina, I didn't really realize who I really am, like what I like or what I dislike. So I always thought that I was extrovert, because I like performing on stage, I like singing, I like dancing, I like talking in public. But when I was in Argentina, I found it really difficult. I struggle a lot to kind of make conversations or to make friends. So I just realized that I'm an introvert one. Like, I like performing on stage, I like talking in public because I was trained to be like that, and I just love doing stuff on my own and be with myself. But being an exchange student, you must go out and make friends, as many as possible, and to kind of, you know, to get to know the world so you don't miss out anything. So yeah, it's kind of a struggle to kind of finally know who you are, but then you need to step out of that comfort zone to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing. As I said, that's the biggest challenge for me. It's myself. It's to get over myself. How do you like the school in your host country? Well, school in general are good, except for bathrooms. I hate my school's bathrooms so much. Classes start at around 7 a.m., which is super early, and end at 1 p.m., which is super nice. I was in senior year, so I didn't have class in the afternoon, so I could go back to my house, have lunch with family, and then take a nap. And that, it's like a heaven. So the time are kind of different from what we do in Thailand, but in general I feel like the classes are kind of similar, and I feel like students in Argentina kind of respect teacher more than I thought there would be. And but they're not afraid to kind of voice their opinions and things like that. But Thai students are still afraid to talk in class, so you know, there are some differences and also similarities between Thai classes and Argentine classes. Yeah, but I like it. I like Argentine style, that we can just get out of school early and just sleep. Next question, how do people dress in your host country, in your opinion? I think they dress casually. They're not too fashionable, which is great. They dressed up sometimes when they going to party or things like that, but for the majority of time they just dress casually, which I love because I don't dress up very much. And you know, you can basically just go out of the house with jeans and t-shirts and that's it. If your exchange year was a song, what would it be? It would be a Superman song that's called like It's Not Easy to Be Me. Is that the name of the song? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's the lyrics goes like I'm only a man in a funny red sheet. I'm only a man looking for a dream. I'm only a man in a funny red sheet. It's not easy. It's not easy to be me. I don't know. I don't know which key was that, but well, basically just like that. This song kind of kept playing in my head throughout the years. I kept singing this song throughout the years, and I feel like it just spoke to me for some reasons. Yeah, I love the meanings. How do you imagine the day you are going home? I actually experienced that. Like, I already knew how it felt. Part of me feels really happy to be back home, to kind of go and see my family, my friends, my boyfriend, which is now my ex-boyfriend, to kind of live in the same environment, to go back to my comfort zone, and you know, to live my life as a normal girl again. But another part of me, it's super sad. I cried a lot because I was at the point of feeling comfortable living in this country. Like, the first few months were such a struggles. I struggled a lot, but you know, finally when I needed to leave, I just felt like I finally fit in. I finally had friends. I finally could do anything on my own and be independent and, you know, just live happily. But what happened is that I needed to go, so it's super sad. I needed to leave all of them behind, like the people that I know behind, even though we still keep in touch and we still talk to each other until now, but it wasn't the same because I didn't know when I would see them again. So it was super sad. So it's a mixed feeling between feeling happy and also feeling sad. So, you know, it's a mixed feeling. And the last question, who would you like to do this tag? I wouldn't tag anybody in particular, but if you have come across this video and you want to do this tag, just do it. If you are an exchange student, this is a great chance for you to tell the world your story. If you were an exchange student like me, then this is something really nostalgic to do. And if you are someone who's going to be an exchange student in the near future, just keep this question to yourself and just go out and explore your host countries, and then when you're ready, come back and do this tag. I think it will be so much fun. So I think that's it for my video today. I talk a lot and I feel really thirsty. Yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and go to sleep now. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you again in my next video.